I'll make sure to monetize it this time too. That way we get our 7 cents ad revenue.
Oh, I got 23 cents yesterday. I was
Really?
rich.
Awesome. Yeah. Retire early. But anyway, yeah, these automation people, they're not cutting it. It's like if the video makes $1 in ad revenue and you're paying like a lot more to make it, it's not quite cutting it.
Get the YouTube stuff.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I can go into the video and stuff here. But anyway, yeah, what I was gonna say first, if anyone, any other YouTubers pay people to do videos fully edited, the whole fully edited thing is very overrated. If you start building a channel that's based on your own personality, it's not going to perform. It's going to conflict. I've learned that the hard way, so I would say learn from my mistakes.
Oh, I see. Like it's kind of like if I did like a Graham Stephan type video on my channel, he would be like,
yeah. Well, he's big enough, and he pays his own. Like he's got his own in-house editing, so he doesn't need to. Well, he does pay people. He's got his assistant that he does the podcast with.
He does a podcast?
Yeah, the Iced Coffee Hour.
What the heck does he talk about?
Oh, they have guests on. Like they've had top YouTubers. He actually had Mr. Beast on.
It's actually interesting. If this is live right now, but when I watched the Mr. Beast interview, like how he talks about his material, and I'm like, I can't stand his videos.
Really?
Like, it is absolutely like impossible for me to watch. Even like 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, click.
Really? He puts a lot of work into it, though. I mean, yeah.
But it's like, it has. I mean, like, the viewer to me would have to be someone like the opposite of me. Like I truly watch only like data-driven business investing videos. Like when I watch stuff like that, I usually just click off. I just can't like, oh my God, really?
Yeah. He's actually the #1 YouTuber now, I think, if you look him up. Yeah, he's
I don't know, maybe it's just like an age thing. Cause like, it's like, for example, you watch CoffeeZilla?
Yeah.
Like, CoffeeZilla audience is different than Mr. Beast's audience, right? CoffeeZilla makes long-form videos that are very, like, you'll watch it to learn more. But Mr. Beast videos, do you learn something? Or just entertainment?
Mainly
not saying his videos are bad.
Yeah. He's like, at 134 million subscribers.
Yeah, like,
and there's CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, like his material is like it's like can you watch a trading video for 2 hours long? Like that's what stuff I like. I can watch an entire video based on trading strategy for 2.5 hours, and it's like it's probably just the differences. And like I would like to see his analytics. Like what age category does he get into? The younger audiences?
Yeah, I figure like I would watch all of these trading videos if I didn't work during the day. Like I would watch the trading videos and try to follow them. But interesting enough, I haven't made any trades since I've been out here. I haven't done any option trades or anything, but the market's kind of been up and down.
Oh yeah, actually, very interesting. I did get in. I met an options trader next to the military base I'm on. And he was telling me about all these trades he's been taking. And it's interesting. He's been following a Telegram group, a free trading Telegram group.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I'm just basically taking their trades. And he's like, I'm down like 5%, but sometimes I'm up 20%. And I'm like, then I'm back down. I'm like, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But
that's what happens. Like I have a position that I'm losing in that I'm probably going to have to manage out of it because it expires March 17th and we're at February 15th. So we're like a month out. So that's when the theta decay starts to really eat it up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
In fact, guys is a whole month out. I mean, if one of my future contracts was like a month out, there's like a lot of things you can do with it because you're probably earning some type of daily interest.
Well, the one thing I know with futures, there's no theta decay like there is in options.
Let me see.
That's one of the key reasons why I want to learn more about futures. I've been telling myself that for like a year now, but I just haven't done it.
I'll say, I mean, if you trade forex and futures are very similar, like especially this trading in like on the same platform.
Yeah.
That, I mean, basically, I think the biggest difference would be like option trading,
Mm-hmm.
and then options are such a very like entering in the same markets, but so many different like small differences. Like your guys' delay in contracts, ours can be months out, and there's no
Yeah.
extra fee. You pay the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this company, they beat their earnings, but it didn't get the blast that I was looking for. Well, actually, it's up
MRC.
tomorrow. Yeah, it's up tomorrow,
Ooh.
but I'll see what it does. I'll hold it for another couple of days, and then I may have to make a decision.
Oh, I see. So this is straight capital gains trade then. There's no dividend or anything. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, yeah, no dividend here. I got in too high on it though.
Oh, can you actually let me see that it's called MRC. Let me check it out in
Yeah.
my program. That's quick. I've been spending like 3 days straight on a new program because of my trading. I'm trying to make a perfect scalper.
Oh yeah.
I
For
hate
options.
options for a portion of it, but the other portion would be for forex and stock trading.
Okay.
It's very. I really do not like scalping at all, but
Yeah.
the intention is a account flipper. You can
Hmm.
start with a minimum balance of $100. So most of my accounts is $1,000 minimum.
Hmm.
Just get some leeway. This is going to be $50 to $100, and you can flip your account to $1,000.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to see if that's going to be viable. It is
Yeah.
not easy though. Let me see. MRC. MC Microsoft.
Yeah,
Show
MRC.
all. No, that's not available to me. My broker doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's not a popular stock.
What? Maybe let me check my other broker real quick.
Hmm.
Is it let me see. Hit next. No. Hit show all. No, both brokers don't have it. I can't even trade it. I
Wow.
think the only thing I can look at is probably on Robinhood. Is it
Hmm.
available on Robinhood?
It might be. I use Ameritrade.
Let's see. Or I got Webull too, but I don't really use it that much. I only buy it when it comes to like.
Well, yeah,
Certain,
I did the promo for that. Isn't it? Can't you have like an affiliate link and put it in the description of all your videos?
yeah, I have it on all my videos.
Okay. Do you make money from that?
I've only had like 2 people sign up.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps. I mean, I guess every sign up helps.
Yeah, I mean, what I show on my videos is my business link and my trading links. I get.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would say the majority of my clients come from YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I have it in all my videos. This Fiverr and my business link and my Telegram.
Hmm.
And then, hey guys, join my course.
Right.
It's free.
I need to create a course.
Yeah. My last 3 videos I posted were just for my online course for free.
Oh,
How to
cool.
program these things.
Oh, yeah.
I post the majority of them on YouTube, so people can just watch it and then they contact me directly.
Yeah, I saw you were doing the live stream, like the live trades again.
I made it. I don't know, cool. Like I put Dragon Ball Z, Mario in the background, like things I would never do. Like my personal programs, I never have that in there.
Oh, yeah. Here, we'll go to your channel and we'll show the audience.
Yeah, like here.
Did it help the views?
Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, here. I'll show you some of the analytics. Like
Oh,
I got
here,
the most I got was like 10 viewers watching at once.
Take the screen share.
Give me a second. Screen share. Present. Share screen. Okay. Window. What monitor is this? Okay, guys. I'm looking at you, but I got the other screen at the same time. So.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. Here's mine.
There we go.
Community playlist live. I'm changing the thumbnail right now. I'm editing it, so maybe in 2 days it should be done. I'm making it look much better, but.
Oh yeah.
Here, for example, so I started live streaming, I think, 9 days ago. So here's my newest one. I'm sorry, let's go to the second one right here. Here, and then here's mine from 5 months ago. And here's the differences. So guys, if you haven't seen the back office on YouTube, this is how it looks. I know many other YouTubers don't show this stuff, but I think they should.
I'm still waiting for the big YouTubers to post their last year's ad revenue.
Analytics.
I haven't seen theirs. You know, they were posting every year how much money they made.
I mean, they should. I want to see how much their sponsors pay.
Yeah.
That's like FTX 50K a month. That would be. Woo.
Yeah. I did like 1 or 2 videos on my ad revenue when I first got monetized, but it's not interesting enough to show. So, yeah.
It's the same thing. Like if I made a video about how much money I made on YouTube, people be like, "That's it." I'm like, "Well, yeah, you're better off at a part-time job."
Right.
And actually, remember that screenshot I sent you yesterday, or actually earlier? The individual talking about her account, like she wants to go full-time, and I'm like, that's crazy. What? It feels like everything's on slow mode. All right, give me a second. Let me just go to analytics. It's much easier.
My internet cut out a bit. Oh, yeah, I see some of it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's running extra slow. It's like the moment StreamYard connects, I just can't do much.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, mine's slow too.
Here we go. Go to post live.
Oh, you have the white background. I have the darker one.
Software streaming. Okay. Let's go here to analytics. And 5 months ago, just to show people the differences, because like for me it doesn't matter so much because I look at the data and what's being processed and how it's trading. But for people who are newer traders, they need to have that glamour. If that makes sense.
You run up your watch hours with this, I would think, like with these live trading videos. Yeah, like that one. Yeah.
This one was posted. I don't know. When was this posted? How do I tell?
Oh, go up to details.
Details.
Yep.
How do I find this out?
It should be. It should have been at the top. No.
I have no idea. Actually, let's go back to this right here. So the first one was posted on February 14th. This one I showed what I had. Let's see. Oh, here. Analytics. This one, 3 cents, 8 hours and 24 minutes. So this is
3 cents. All right.
Yeah, super rich.
Yeah. My first.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, 12 cents.
Super.
Yeah, my first day I made like 7 cents, I think.
Yeah, so it did pretty good. I got an average of 3 and at a high of 7. But if I go back to my previous video of 8 months ago, and I wish I have a good feeling it's like these are not going to be massive views because this is not something a big YouTuber would do.
Right.
And actually, it's actually very interesting. I watched that YouTube video. Oh yeah, this one. This one succeeded me, but 73 views.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2 on average. It takes a brave person to watch these type of videos, in my opinion.
Yeah. Somebody
They're not
really
for
into trading.
Yeah.
Like
But
I
that's why
see,
when I,
there's a couple options traders that post during the day,
Mhm.
and I would watch them if I wasn't, working full time. I would
Mhm.
sit there and watch it for sure.
and that's one thing that I do, when I watch traders, that are live,
Hmm.
most of them that are live never enter in trades ever. Like
Yeah.
I'll watch them for like 2 or 3 hours. They just back test and never enter a live trade, not
Right.
once.
Yeah, everyone's a
And like,
genius in hindsight. Like in the
yeah,
past, like everybody knows exactly what to do.
and like even for this, like I run my account, like I run this trading bot for 9 days now,
Hmm.
and let's see how it's doing. It's only scalping, and I disagree with scalping very, very much so.
Yeah.
The problem, the static in the markets, if you trade on like the 1 and 5 minute, you're gonna get pegged out so often, especially with like a small like risk tolerance. Give me a second. Yeah, auto 720p.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't made it higher performance wise, but
Nice.
like
Oh,
it went down $120, but then went back up $60. So I think it's overall down by $50 right now.
and this is one of the trading bots?
Yeah, this trading bot is just a pure scalper. Like if it was one of my normal robots, it would only take like 1 trade per day. And that's it.
Yep.
Just kind of made it better.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, every candle changes, so you can hopefully get more people to see. Finished out pretty good. And scalping, I mean, I just tell you, like, if you can scalp and stay within a range of your account, like if you scalp and get 5% in your account, take off 2%, and then you every ending day, and you can make scalping kind of profitable.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta log into my account to see if it's running. But tonight I'm gonna live stream again.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how it does. But it just trades off of, how do I say it, certain technical analysis and enters based on a short or buy.
Mm-hmm.
Very short term. Very, 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 very short term. But
yeah.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, this thumbnail is horrible. I think the click rate's like 2%.
Oh yeah.
2% and 5. God, it's so nasty. 2%. These have. It will be difficult to rank for any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think any of my crypto videos are doing good right now, except for last year. Last year, in the summer, crypto videos were getting 1,000 views per post.
Oh yeah, when it was still popular. I mean, it still is, but it's lost so much.
Yeah, immense amount. Where's it at? 69 views. Even my crypto. I even take live trades in my crypto forex videos, and it's not enough. Hey, but that lady that I met earlier, she posted I think like 40 videos and only have 87 subscribers.
Yeah, and she said she was putting like her whole life into it, and I'm like, sorry, but like if I feel that way, I'm gonna be higher than that. Something's wrong if you're putting that much effort in and that's all you've got.
Yeah, I thought she had too much competition.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it could be a crowded niche.
Yeah, she does product reviews, and I'm like, I mean, I'm not. I don't watch product reviews, so I have no idea how to make it better.
Yeah, that's probably a crowded niche.
Yeah, and she has to buy her own product. She doesn't get it for free.
Mm-hmm. I got another one of those, copy trades. Someone that they get a commission if I sign up, and this person was really pushy, and I'm to the point I talk to them, but I'm like, oh, okay, and then they're like, oh, have you looked at my link? And I said, no, not yet. And they say, oh, well, when are you going to? And I just say, whenever. I just kind of play it.
Yeah, I understand their business model is oil prices should be going way higher, but
well, crude is like $79 a barrel.
Yeah, for the time being.
Yeah.
Like
what's making it go up?
And for me, I think we're going to go through another round of inflation.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
Yeah, and me personally, I think crude's going to be heading back to those, making a triple peak. And I'll show people an example.
Buy oil stocks then.
Yeah, I'm into oil. That's all I've been buying is energy.
Oh yeah, I should have bought last. I had Marathon oil last year, and I sold out of it. Wonder what that's up to now. That's probably, let's see, MRO. I think they have two ticker symbols. Yeah, I sold it. It peaked in May. I sold it like last March or April. But I mean, I more than doubled my money.
That's a dang good thing. I'll usually take like 1%, 2%, but doubling your money? Whew.
Oh no, for a while that was my threshold with stocks. I bit myself by doing that because like my ceiling was 100%, but some of them would run higher. Like I sold out of Starbucks when it hit 100%. I should have stayed in. I sold out of Apple, and I should have just stayed in. Cisco, same thing. Like several stocks. I was going to make a video yesterday about like my favorite, the best stocks of all time for me.
Mm-hmm.
But that stupid fire had other ideas.
Look at that.
Oh, I guess I can tell the audience, but yeah, yesterday where I'm staying at my cousin's, and we had a crazy fire across the street that almost came our way, and we were about ready to leave until they got it put out. So that was good, but no videos yesterday.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even live stream. I passed out. I'm so tired.
Oh yeah.
But this is just me looking at the charts, guys. But all my robots, and including the economic data, when I'm looking at like why crude oil can go up and why I think food prices have to go up, because our supply chain is getting massacred.
Yeah, did you hear about the train wreck in Ohio?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on with this stuff?
Like, I've only seen what the news says. I haven't dove any deep into it, but the news is basically saying that this fire is massive, but the only thing that's the mainstream media are not covering it. Like, I heard about it on Twitter, and then I went to YouTube on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we had that massive earthquake. I know that's going to be part of the news for a while, but
yeah, we were going to talk about that. Is that the one in Turkey, or was there another one?
The one in Turkey.
Yeah. I heard about that like a week ago.
Yeah, 7.8, 7.9. Killed a bunch of people. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I paid $9 for eggs out here. I got 18 eggs. $9. That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, like and this is my view, and what I'm is this. The people who want this crisis to get worse are destroying and causing problems for the farmers. If you have time, guys, just research a lot of these farmers are catching on fire, getting hit by airplanes, a lot of them.
But why? I mean, what do they gain from it? They just make everybody's prices higher, drive everybody crazy.
Yeah, but then you control your narrative. You control the people.
Yeah.
Like, I did a speech earlier, I think 2 days ago on a different not podcast, like an online thing. And then I told them like the goal of the people who, in my opinion, want to basically limit us so we can always vote for them, always keep them in power, despite Democrat, Republican, because in my opinion, they're the exact same thing. There's no difference.
Well, I mean, for me, I guess I look at it too logically, but when inflation goes up under someone, it makes me less likely to want to vote for them, But
inflation to me, I'm sorry, if I was a politician, inflation wouldn't matter to me because it doesn't affect me personally.
Of course, yeah. None of this affects them.
Yeah. And then if I know psychology, if I know
Mm-hmm.
the majority of Americans think, if I make their lives harder,
Mm-hmm.
they will rely on me more.
Yeah.
If I say there's a boogeyman over here, and I have the solution to end the boogeyman, they will vote for me to fix the solution. I'll
But
create the problem and I'll be the solution.
they're not fixing it. I mean, they're not doing anything. They just pretend like they talk like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what they're going to do is like when I watch the White House done all the time with the Janine or Janine, whatever her
KJB.
name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, KJB. And she's like, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. And then I'm like,
it's two answers. It's either it doesn't exist, or
yep.
if you have to admit that it does, then it's the last guy's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they blame Russia. And I'm like, so.
Or Russia. I forgot about Russia. Yeah. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all Russia.
And like, it's very interesting. Like when you listen to other commentaries talk about this, like we're spending billions of dollars in Ukraine, which that's whatever.
It's insane.
They can do what they want, but they're what?
BlackRock, right?
Yeah, BlackRock, and I'm like, all these politicians have stock in it, and they're going to be winning even more. I understand that they can legally do it, and most people can't because it's insider trading for us, but not for them.
Yep.
But they don't care. It doesn't really affect their lives. Inflation doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
The moment you become a senator or some type of House of Representative, you're already in the 1%.
Mm-hmm.
You clear 100K without any of those extra bonuses like food. They get food vouchers, travel.
No, they make their salaries like $174,000.
Yeah, they're
it's
earning
the
more than
easiest job. Like I want to do it. I really do. Like they work like 150. They work half of the year, basically. They make 174,000. They make more money if they're in leadership. But so like AOC, like 174,000. And it's easy. You're just casting votes. I mean, you've got to be in the public spotlight. I mean, you're going to be I guess that may be the hard part of it, if there is one.
I mean, 14.5K a month. That is really hard. Like doing that, trading and investing, building a business, a brand, but then getting voted. I mean, I don't see why they make so much money. I would say maybe 40,000 a year for them would be fine. 50,000 a year.
I want to run. I really do. But like, I've looked all the districts around me. Like they have solid people already there. So,
I mean, running would be interesting, but my whole goal to get into government is to just take away government.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people like me wouldn't become president because I would get rid of literally the FDA. What was it? Almost every government department. I just get rid of all of them. Make it all state funded.
Like the Department of Education. Like we spend so much money on education, but the results are worse every year.
Department of Energy, easily. FDA. What's the one for stocks and investments?
SEC.
FCC immediately. Oh my God, all these agencies are just frontmen for companies.
I would get rid of a lot of these rules they have, like just all these investing rules about like what you can help other people do and stuff without being licensed and stuff. There's too many rules in this country.
Yeah, actually, oh my God, like another rule would be the what is it? How they can limit assets that can be traded. I really don't agree with that.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then like another thing, like when people like this whole FTX problem, like how the government got into that. To me, there shouldn't be any government entity getting into FTX. And the main reason for that, because if you allow the government to get into FTX, they're going to be able to get into any company, despite of size. And like FTX is supposedly have done is funneled a bunch of their money into government agencies or to President Biden's I'm sorry, the Democrats, basically. The majority of
the whole midterm campaign. Yeah.
Like, these issues arise because you have this government built up. They need the funding. If you get rid of the government agencies, get rid of this incentives, this problem doesn't exist. Like, it exists as a scam. Yeah, this company can be a scam. That's fine.
Yeah.
There are always going to be a scam.
Yeah.
Somewhere. But I think this this allows it to like be created. Like that's what I say. I hate lobbying. And like if you're trying to become a politician, there should be no donations. If you get rid of donations, oh my gosh, you would see people like President Trump more like self-funded.
Oh yeah,
I think it'll be better long-term self-funding than having a bunch of organizations prop up people like AOC. Oh my gosh, she's such a clown.
Yeah.
What is that actually? Yeah, I made that funny video about her.
Have you heard the joke of like what AOC actually stands for?
No.
I don't know if we can say it. Well, I think it's okay. Ass of Congress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. I mean, she's probably one of the youngest people in Congress.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, she inspired me. Like when she first started running, I was like, I should be able to do this too. Just like running for president, you know, like if someone with dementia can become president. Yeah, I saw that. But if somebody with dementia can become president, then I should be able to run too. You know.
Well, it's actually I saw a post on Twitter. Actually, oh man, thank you. I'm gonna post this right now on my community page.
Oh yeah.
Give me. It was showing that it was talking about like a. Oh man, I forgot to post on my community page. Basically, becoming a politician is that you have to be corrupt to a point where they have to keep you in power, or you'll tell on them, on the other corrupt people.
Yeah.
Yeah, these individuals. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it's fine. This is like the only political stuff that I've been showing lately is these shorts. They've been doing pretty good on YouTube wise.
Oh yeah, I that's what my shorts are like, funny political stuff.
Yeah, I try to do trading. I try a trading one, but they don't really get views.
Hey, that's funny. Yeah. So I saw DeSantis there. So what's your opinion on like DeSantis? You think he's probably going to run this time?
I think he will. I think the reason why he's getting so much hate from President Trump is because he is going to run for president.
Oh yeah.
And the probability of him winning is a lot higher than the other candidates running. But
Trump, I know Trump considers him disloyal because Trump basically endorsed him, and he wasn't going anywhere in the polls, as you know, for Florida governor. And then Trump endorsed him, and it shot him up, you know, to the lead. And then he ended up winning that primary. Then he became governor.
How do I say it? I don't think Trump. If you have, just say you have on the political ring, you say you have Hillary Clinton, Biden, and whoever, and then on the other side you have DeSantis and Trump. I think these three, the Trump, Biden, and Clinton, they're just bad. Like I don't understand how any of these individuals, how any person can vote for them.
So you
how
think
can
DeSantis,
you vote for Biden?
But you think like DeSantis would be the best choice of all?
He'd be the best choice out of them. Yeah. Would he be a good president? By a good president, like how would I determine a good president? Like a Lincoln. We haven't had like a Lincoln president really ever.
See, I think DeSantis, things would definitely be better than with Biden, but I think DeSantis is probably still controlled too. You know.
Yeah. Like if I had to pick a president, like if I had like 100% choice of say, hey, I'll choose like Peter Schiff or even myself. I'll just tell people like, hey guys, as president, this is what I want to do. I don't want retirement. I don't want any benefits. I don't want any of this. My whole goal is to basically rip apart the entire federal government. Just completely dismantle everything.
Or like an Elon Musk or someone, but Elon Musk, he's not a citizen, so.
And then the main thing would be auditing the Fed. And then once the Fed numbers come out, displaying images of also the what's the vault called? We have that big massive vault of our gold, Fort Knox. Yeah. Show pictures of Fort Knox, how it's completely empty.
Oh, you would never get elected on that. They would make sure.
I mean, it would be nice, but I don't think any president is going to audit and show pictures of our gold reserves.
Right. No, they won't because they're controlled.
And what I don't understand again, it's like, for example, remember President Obama was running for president. I mean, before he became president, he was claiming like, I'm going to change, I'm going to hope, all this, this good political talk. But like, so when he was running for president, my whole skepticism was like, what are you changing? Like, can you bring out some detail, please? Like, anything specific. But around me, all the people were saying they're going to vote for him because he's black. And I'm like, that's like the dumbest reason I've ever heard in my life. Please don't do that. Please.
Yeah. Well, I've always said, like, the first time he ran, he got like 69 million votes or so. But Biden getting 81 million votes is a lot less believable for me than the first black president getting 69 million, Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, if we did have mail-in votes, I mean, I don't know why we even have that, but to say we got rid of it, maybe his numbers might not be so high.
Oh, I think so. I absolutely. Yeah. Well, you can look at like the breakdown. You can see like the real votes versus the mail-in votes, and the mail-in votes were probably half of his votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all spooked over COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, on that thing, I want to show you guys something really cool. Do you guys watch Russell Brand?
Didn't he get off YouTube because he was frustrated with the way they were censoring?
Well, he doesn't. He says in the video, like, "Hey, I'm about to say something. Check me out on Rumble, and I'll say that." This right here.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, because he's got a huge channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet his ad revenue is amazing, but he can't. It's funny how he'll say something, and he'll get dinged by YouTube, and then it'll come out to being correct.
I've almost thought of, instead of being in the finance space, like I've thought about becoming one of these like political talking heads, because they seem to do, like, look at like Ben Shapiro, or like some of the, like, who is it, Charlie Kirk, some of these other people that are on, I mean, some of them are not as much on YouTube, or who is Steven Crowder. But like, look at the name they've made for themselves,
Yeah, the politics is a good thing. Like, I just tell people, like, you got to be careful in politics, because if you say the right or wrong thing, doesn't matter. All my ads are trading ads. Like, every ad that I get is like a Forex trading ad.
That's what you want for your channel. Like, if you get those financial ads, those are the highest CPM.
This guy here, if you guys have time, check out this guy's channel. You will learn a lot about politics, and I would agree. And that's why I incorporate politics. Is politics gets more views than my actual trading videos.
Yeah. The only thing for me that gets views is the dividend videos, like those dividend ETFs. I should just talk about those all the time. Yeah.
I mean, it's really difficult for me to talk about politics. Like, I do it in like posts and shorts, but I couldn't make an entire video all the time about politics. It's usually the same speech for me. Too much government. It's like answer to everything. We need to reduce government. Dude, his stuff is good. Look how many views he gets and how many comments.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He's at 6.2 million subscribers. The last time I saw, he was like at 5 million. Wow.
Yeah, it's like if I compare like certain YouTubers, like big YouTubers like Mr. Beast or like Russell Brand, they're both really good, but I could never finish like his video, like a Beast video. Not saying they're bad videos, just I can only watch real stuff. Maybe if I was like in my
he puts a lot of effort in.
Maybe if I was like 10 years old, I could watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that's probably, I mean, the majority of his audience is at that level, I think.
Yes. I mean, even in like, what is it? I'm taking a college course, right? And I'll meet like some of my classmates, like the stuff that they're interested in, it's like, I know we're all different, but I'm like, there's no effing way I can pay attention to like non-real stuff. It doesn't, maybe because I'm in my 30s now.
Is there a lot of Gen Z people in your class?
I'm the oldest in the class.
Really?
Yeah, the oldest.
Because in my master's program, most people were like probably 5 to 7 years younger than me, and
Mm.
like Gen Z. So I got to know a lot about, Gen Z and stuff. Some of
Yeah,
them are
well,
all right. I mean, I'm not really that much older than them. I still kind of fit in.
I don't know if I don't fit in.
Yeah. But some of their
Oh my god.
views, like some of them, I like
Mm.
them until um, they start talking about the environment or like, I don't know, BLM or stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, oh, like you were cool a minute ago, but now you're getting into stuff that I can't partake in, you know?
Yeah, actually, I'm happy about the BLM thing. We
Yeah.
have one of the individuals in our class who was like pro hard BLM, and I
Yeah.
told him like, "What have they done for you?"
Yeah.
And I just waited for his answer. He's like, "Why do you even support them?" I don't get it.
Well, and especially when the founders of the group, like their house, they moved into like they moved into super rich area, like as far away as they could, like from the ghettos, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would agree with you. Let's say I made multiple videos about BLM
Hmm.
and showing how much these mansions that they're buying, and I'm like,
Yeah.
do people realize that they're buying mansions and living in them?
Hmm. It's
And
about selling an idea. It's just like being a social media, a YouTuber, being a content creator. I understand this now. It's like the things that get the most views are the most controversial things. So like every time there's a police shooting or something,
mm,
that's why the media talks about it so much, because that's what gets the most ratings, the most
yeah.
views. Yeah.
And that whole police shooting thing, I've actually met people,
Hmm.
especially since I've been going to like meeting people, like, doing school and stuff. They believe that like police officers are dangerous in the states, and I'm like, just don't be retarded.
Yeah.
Just come on now, like you really think that a police officer is gonna go through all that crap? I
Hmm.
bet they want to do like every other person, just want to go home. They just
Yeah.
all they want to do
I
is just
mean,
finish work, go
let
home.
me put it this way: like I'm old enough to where before all this stuff started, the cops. I
Mm,
mean, there could be some strict cops. Like I mean, I've been pulled
mm,
over. I've been roughed up by cops before. You know, but now since all this stuff, like they don't do anything, and like in China, they don't do anything. You know.
And then like and now they get that like the video camera on their chest.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I wouldn't like even some of my friends, ex-military guys are police officers. There were police officers in the military, and then police
Hmm.
officers outside the military. Like it's like when we talked about this stuff, they're just like people must not realize that one, they're humans.
Hmm.
Like they just really want to pull you over and get over with the not transaction, with the I don't know, the pullover event.
Hmm. I used to hate TSA back in the day.
Mm,
TSA, they've gotten a lot better, but I've been held up by them several times,
yeah, so
and
I
they
got
used to be, yeah. You
they
got what?
they threw away all my gifts, all my chocolate gifts, and basically it was
Really?
all no foods, and it's
Really?
why I will never ever fly into California ever again. I'll always find a
Oh,
way to skip California somehow.
LAX?
Yeah,
Yeah.
LAX.
That's where they roughed me up. Like they thought my key was a knife one time, and the guy was an idiot. I have to tell you, some of these TSA people are like the lowest educated people. They must have
Mm,
found them off the streets or something. The guy was a complete idiot. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for a knife in here." I'm like, "Well, there's no knife." And I happen to see the X-ray, and I'm like, "That's my key." You know, like I could see the edge. I'm like, "That's a key." And then he was embarrassed. But I've had them
yeah,
throw away. It's the liquid thing, which is so stupid. The 3 ounce.
mm,
Like we're still dealing with this, like 22 years later after 9/11.
yeah.
Um, the liquid thing is so stupid. Like I've had stuff taken, a couple of times.
Hmm.
They've gone through my whole bag before. One time, I left, and this was recently. If you rent a car, like they put these like Clorox wipes in the car, and they're sealed. So before I turned the car back in, I took it with me. I put it in my back pocket. I forgot it was there, and I went through the scanners, and something showed up, and it was that. And I'm like, they said, "Is there anything in your pockets?" I'm like, "No." And then it showed up on the scanner, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's that thing from the rental car." You know?
Um,
Yeah.
it's very interesting. Like American airports treat you so differently than international airports, like in other countries.
Yeah.
But I'll say this is a culture difference.
Well, my local airport back home is like one of the best as far as like TSA and stuff. It's smooth now.
I think the one I went to in Florida would be the one by Panama. What's it called?
In the Panhandle. I'm not sure which one that is. I know there's Eglin Air Force Base there.
Yeah, that's why I was there. I was at Tyndall Air Force Base for a few months. That's why I love Florida.
Florida's a great state. Every time I come home, I'm glad to be home. It's clean. It's such a good state. You know, no state income tax. Very well run. I mean, I will say the one thing we've got a lot of idiots on the road, but most of them are not from Florida. So
probably from California, migrating from that failed state.
Yeah, I couldn't live in California. I mean, I'm here now, but like, just all the tax they pay and stuff, and the roads are not any better than they are in Florida. A lot of them are worse, but they pay the state income tax. Some of them pay like city tax, all this tax and all these rules and stuff. It's crazy. I
mean, I think California is done intentionally like that.
Well, I keep telling like my friends out here, I keep saying, move to a red state, like move to Nevada, move to Idaho, move to one of those states. You know?
Did it update?
My
screen still says my website. I got AAA gas prices up right now.
Oh, but I tell them, move to a red state. You know, like get away from all this crazy, taxes and fees and stuff.
Dang, where's diesel at? Diesel.
Yeah. Go to your tab, because what it does, it stays on the current tab that you're on. You got to switch the tab.
Really? Oh, that's why.
Oh yeah, okay. I've used the site before.
Diesel. Yeah. National. Let's go with California.
Actually, the gas here is way cheaper than it was a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm up in the northern. It's so funny. It's weird. It almost looks like a political map, but there's no way. LA County. It's got LA County red. There's no way.
It's actually funny. I watched a video with Larry Elder, and he talked about how California used to be a Republican state for a short bit before it's currently 100% Democrat.
Well, it was like in the Reagan years, and even the first Bush, it was solidly red. It used to be a great state.
Whoa, $7 at the record high.
Yeah,
That's less than a year ago. This website is so good for looking at gas prices.
It's like it's like $4.
$4?
Which last year it was 6 something at this point. Yeah, they're Shasta County. That's where I am.
Where?
Look at the top of the map. That county in the middle, Shasta County. Go up right there. No, under it. Right there.
Shasta.
Yeah.
$4.50. It's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, like, I think like a 10-gallon. You talking about $40-$50 for a fill up, complete roll?
Mm-hmm.
It's still
depending
a lot
on the size of the tank, but back home it's back to $3.
Let's see. How's Hawaii? I know Hawaii is always expensive.
They're the most expensive state, I think. Have you been there?
I mean, I know. I've not been to Hawaii.
I have. I was on Oahu. I saw the Pearl Harbor, the Pearl Harbor thing. The Arizona.
I mean, I don't think I can even. It's not too bad. Very near.
Mm-hmm.
What about New York? New York.
Yeah, I think Southern Cal and Hawaii are like the highest states. But New York should be up there. New York and Illinois, because of Chicago, they should be up there too.
Chicago.
Oh, looks like it's about the same.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it higher in the northern part of the state? Is it higher? That's the more
yeah,
rural part of the state, upstate New York. Huh.
I just, I mean, like, I hope that prices go lower, but when I start looking at the economics, start looking at supply chains and people buying in future contracts,
Hmm.
like, I just see everything going much, much higher.
Yeah.
It has to get worse.
Hmm.
Not because I wanted it to get worse. It has to get worse because of all the damage COVID did.
I was hoping we were coming out of that. I mean, this is like 3 years later now.
I mean, there has to like George Gamis. Dang it, I forget his name. But it like we have all we did is the same thing we did in 2007, 2008, 2009. Just paper over
Paper
everything.
over it. Yeah.
We're gonna have to pay that piper soon. We're gonna have to pay what we did. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what our leaders did.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, because we've been doing this since '07 and '08, like you said. So, I mean, at some point, I just don't know how we change course at this point.
There's a solution. Just be honest.
Yeah.
If President Biden came out on stage and said, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, we have lied about how we handled COVID, all the job numbers and us changing the definitions so we can hide what's been happening. We are completely broke. We have no savings, and we are going to basically default, no matter what. The dollar has to default either honestly or dishonestly. The honest way is them saying it like I'm saying it, telling the truth,
Yeah.
or the dishonest way, which I know they're going to do, is that they're just going to print and print and paper over everything.
Right.
And when the Fed does do that, people who own, I think, precious metals should do the best.
Yeah.
Most likely the best.
Oh, tell the audience again how to buy the precious metals.
So there's there's a bunch of ways. The easiest beginner way is going to a website like APMEX. Now, APMEX, what I like about them, they don't have any affiliate links at all. So if you're going to buy through somebody, you got to buy through their own website, so you don't get like increased price or tricked into anything. You get the only way to get them APMEX is buy through them. It's funny if you go through my video logs, I show buying silver at $10 and $12.
Really? And what is it now?
I show. Look at this. Let's buy a 2023 Liberty silver. Oh my gosh! Here, let's see how much it is. Probably sold out. Oh man! Here we go. $12. I used to buy this thing at, and now it's at $32.
Wow!
The,
how long ago was it? 12?
Yeah, a few years ago, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Look at this. $34 to be buying with in this range, 1 to 19. $36 to buy with the credit card.
Wow. Definitely have to look into that.
Yeah, and it's crazy. If you look at the charts, they don't even reflect this at all. At all.
Yeah. You want to go for a few more minutes? I'm going to have to sign off soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, like, with all this inflation, since this talk has been very political, I tell you, like, you got to find ways to protect yourself.
Yeah.
If the government starts to talk about banning these things, gold and silver, then once they talk about it, they're going to come up with a crisis saying gold and silver is too valuable. And when the crisis happens, I would say that would be the opportunity to start investing overseas as fast as possible.
Yeah. I think that they're doing the same thing with crypto. The reason crypto's tanked so much because they're trying to regulate it. The government's basically got their hands in it now.
Yeah. I mean, I know that the government trades. I know the government directly trades into cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin. How we know? Look at here. This is one of the best ways. Look at the dates for every single stimulus check, every time they do mass payouts, and see where the Federal Reserve or the central banks trade it and just charts in general. They just explode up.
Yep.
Like, oh my God, Bitcoin to me is, I mean, I like Bitcoin, but I dislike crypto for the majority of it. Like 80, 90% of crypto I do not like. But that small little piece I like.
Yeah.
Small piece.
Yep. Anyway, well, on that note, that's probably a good point to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
120. But yeah, guys, if you want to follow me or watch me at all, I'm boring. I'm old. So I talk about the same stuff, but it's fun.
I try to be fun on my channel.
oh yeah, I got fun for YouTube Shorts. So if you want to find some
fun
YouTube Shorts,
yeah. Oh, before we sign off too, I told my cousin this is her art room, so behind me is her art. She's got a cool. She did the Monopoly sign. It's on the wall.
Oh wow!
You can see it. Yeah, I've tried to get her to do thumbnails for me, but she doesn't have time. But it's like the Monopoly money and stuff. So yeah,
that would be awesome. You guys her to do some of your thumbnails.
You can kind of see it in the center of the screen there. Let me see if I can go back here. Let's see. I told her I would show her art.
Actually, have we got any people on the stream before we exit?
We had like one person off and on, basically. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you can see that in the Monopoly thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've tried to get her to do thumbnails for me, but she hasn't.
Did she have a YouTube channel too?
I've told her to start one, and I told her too because I wanted to start doing merchandise at some point. I told her, that like coasters, things like that, but she just doesn't have time, So
that would be actually that'd be a good business, like part of YouTube, selling merch.
Yeah, we'll get there one day. But yeah, I mean, it's she's really talented. I had this idea like for coasters, my channel logo. My channel logo is actually the perfect coaster.
Let's go to your channel before we exit.
Yeah, and then the back of it was going to say like something like Brewing success, something cheesy, but something that was marketable. Yeah, it's my logo is you'll see it. You'll see it here in a second.
Dude, even bringing up your YouTube channel is just
click that. It's going slow.
Come on.
Yeah,
this is.
Well, my logo is my initials, basically, in case anyone hasn't figured that out. But see the circle? Yeah, it's like a perfect coaster, and then the back of it can have a quote or something. Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, like this: finance, business, investing, entrepreneurship, wealth building, debt reduction, and credit card and asset building.
I actually did that myself. I've had several people tell me I need to make it more professional. I think the logo is professional, but this I had to do it in pieces to get the thing to fit. So.
Oh yeah, because I did mine. I got a person to do mine. I sent him my business images.
Yeah.
And he just put it together for the banner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you get the whole thing. You're not like there's a Ferrari in the background, and then you're like, I talk about finance.
I could have some money over here, like some big bills and stuff over here, and then off to the side. But anyway, all right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that note.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Okay. All right. Take care. Bye.
Gotcha.